everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just finished wrapping up some tackle and getting some things done here on the boat, but there's a couple more things that we want to do to this boat before we take off for our tournament this coming weekend, and that is we are going to continue our project of trying to make this boat go faster. A few weeks back I added some 5-degree wedges to the boat to try to increase its speed, and it did work. We gained about 2.5 miles an hour by doing that, but what I found was I had to have the jack plate all the way in the lowest position, which means I don't have any adjustment if we get rough water. It's good for if we have shallow water because I can go a long ways up with the motor, but for the most part we want to move that engine into a little bit more of a center area when we're running at top speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go over to James's garage. I have an engine lift over there and we're going to use that to support the motor. We're going to detach it from the jack plate. We're going to separate the two parts of the jack plate, lower the jack plate and lower the motor where it attaches to the jack plate. I'll show you all that here when we get over there and give you a little bit more of a rundown on what we're doing. All right, we got the boat in the garage here and we are going to be working on this. We've already popped off the top cowling. We removed a couple of pieces. There's a plastic piece sitting right over there that we had to pull off. I just had to disconnect the hose clamp that was here. I also had to loosen this up a little bit to get this big lifting ring on here. This was just off Amazon. It was the cheap one at like $20 some. I think there's a smaller one that you can get that you probably wouldn't have to loosen anything here, but there were just 4 bolts that we took loose here, and we were able to move it enough to get that screwed on directly into the flywheel. So somebody left the power on the boat, so we got to charge the battery up and probably try to jump it here and get this motor to trim down, and then we are going to come down here and we are going to remove 4 bolts. 1, 2, and there's 2 more on the other side just like it, and then we're going to also remove here off the jack plate. There's 4 bolts, and we should be able to adjust this to more in a down position as well. So we're going to get working on that, and we will bring you back in to show you the results. All right, we're back here. We got the boat pulled out, and yeah, we got everything moved. See if I can kind of get you in here to show you. Before, this was flush, and now it is clearly going to be a different height, probably about an inch of clearance there. Remove this bolt on both sides all the way to the top. So that's all we had to do, and then we got everything put back together, and I was going to take it out, test it, and see how we were going to do, but I'm still having the battery problem, so got to get that straightened out before we leave on Thursday. But otherwise, we got to remove down. At the very least, what's going to happen is I'm going to be the same speed that I was right in the middle, so we're thinking that this is going to be okay even if I don't get it out and test it. So I just got to get my battery recharged and ready for the tournament, and we will be back again this weekend on the Pend Oreille River, and we'll have some more footage for you there. We'll see you on the next one.